welcome back to the channel. Today is something a little different for you. We're going on a bit of a road trip, so I'm heading down to the Midlands and I'm going to be picking up Josh from Wax Gurus, and then he's then going to be driving down from the Midlands down to Milton Keynes. So we're going to go and spend the weekend with Dan from ODK, and I'm going to document as much as I can of all our fun that we're going to have, and I hope you enjoy the video. So I'll set off, I'll get cracking, and I'll see you on the other side. So I've just picked Josh up. We're in, where would Josh say it? Dudley. So yeah, we picked Josh up. I don't know if you can see us because the sun's shining for a change. Oh, who's calling? And Dan is ringing us, so let's speak to Dan. Dan?
Yeah, mate.
How are you doing?
Not bad, how are you?
Not too bad. We've just
You got out of the shower yet?
Yeah, we've just jumped in the car. We'll just give a little beep to the missus and the little one. So he's on our way.
Cool.
Sean's already got the camera out.
Pardon?
Sean's already got the camera out. Didn't take him long.
Bloody hell.
So your voice is on camera, Dan. So
Awesome.
yeah. I'm coming in for a week. Oh, yeah. Say hello, George.
I wondered what you was putting in my face then.
Haha. Who I found. Okay, so we're on day 2. Yesterday we met up with Dan. We went to Detail R to see Richard and take a look at his unit, and we ate some fantastic food, as you'll have seen in the videos. And last night met up with Dan's little boy Corey, where Josh gave him kindly a custom wax. So today I believe we're going to be meeting up with Jay from Bouncers. We're going to be doing a bit of detailing. We're going to head over to ODK's unit and take a look around there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, do a little bit of wax pouring as well. So yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll catch you later on.
Gasoline juice.
What's gasoline juice, Dan?
It is a meeting place for car enthusiasts where you can grab a coffee
Yeah.
and look at some awesome cars.
Should we film some? Put
Yeah.
it on camera, see what it's all about.
Let's have a look.
Looking
I'm
forward to it.
excited.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Bit of me, bit of more bars. Hello, Mr. Josh.
Hello, Mr. Murph.
You okay?
Yeah, what's going on here?
I'm just filming you.
True.
So what have you been doing today? What have you been up to?
We've been to CJ from Bouncers.
Yes.
We've been to Gasoline Juice, met him there, had a coffee, had a good chat. Lots of wax history, some good stories. Spoke a lot about how he started out and how you started out as well, Dan, and how the names come about and the first blends and stuff. So that was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was interesting indeed.
Good stuff. Saw some nice cars there.
There was.
An aeroplane, a boat
Inside.
inside,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we've just stuffed our faces.
We have. So we're in the ODK
We are
lab. We're in the. Think of a sexy word.
the
Come on, come on.
Go on, Dan. What are we in? We're in the
Well,
Sexy just sums it out.
just
Just
sexy.
sexy,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
just in the sexy wax
Yeah.
unit. There
Right.
we go. That'll do.
so let's go and find Mr. Dan. Hello, Mr. Dan.
Jesus. Hello.
Hello. Have you had a nice day today?
It's been very good.
Yep.
Good to catch up with Jay.
Yep.
As always. I haven't seen him for a while, so always good to listen to his
catch up.
stories.
Yeah,
and,
definitely. Yeah.
see how he's doing.
He's an interesting character, isn't
He is.
Is-
That
is-
is a good way of putting it.
he? Yeah. And did you notice anything about his footwear?
Yes, we did. Same footwear as Josh.
So
Can I say great minds think alike?
I think you potentially messaged Jay this
Yeah.
morning, asked him what trainers he was wearing.
Well, no.
Identical.
Yeah, I thought we'd match up. You see,
Like father, like son.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if we can get away with father and son though, because he's quite a big bloke and I'm quite a small bloke.
No.
so,
Yeah, it's one of them, innit?
yeah,
Maybe he adopted you.
you never know.
Right, let's go back to see Mr. Dan. So, Mr. Dan, what are we doing for the rest of the day?
What is the time? We are going to have a little play in the wax room.
Not in like
Not with each other, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sorry, Josh.
Josh is disappointed.
Yeah, we're gonna have see where all the real magic happens.
We are. We're going to have a little play about again with wax, not each other.
You've got a special treat in there for Josh, haven't you, as well?
Oh yeah.
Should I go and get it?
You might not be able to lift it.
Is it that heavy?
It's heavy.
Yeah. We'll have a look. In fact, I think I've got a little picture of it, so I'll put that over the video. So, I'll let Josh. No, should I let you explain why you got Josh a special treat?
Well, apparently, Josh likes to finger waxes.
Hello, Mr. Josh.
Hello, Shawnee boy.
What we're doing? What we're getting?
We're getting some scran. Well, I am. So I'm always eating.
Yeah, you are a hungry boy.
You skip breakfast, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not a breakfast kind of guy. So I'm just having a Galaxy Caramel Latte. Kickstart the day.
Picking one up for Dan as well, aren't we?
Yeah, we're a bit late though, so it's more of a guilt coffee, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he was waiting for us at 8 o'clock this morning.
And we didn't turn up because we were sleeping?
And because I kept Josh up all night long.
Yeah.
Nothing rude.
This man snores like a monster, honest to God.
Right, so the weekend's pretty much at its end now. It's Sunday lunchtime, just chucking it down. We've not been able to test any waxes or do anything detailing related, unfortunately. So we'll do that another time. So yeah, Dan, have you had a good weekend? Do you want to tell everyone what you've been up to?
Blimey, we've had a busy weekend. What did we do Friday? Friday we just went and saw Richard the detailer.
And then he was stalking us last night.
He was at dinner opposite us, wasn't he?
Yeah, looking handsome.
Yeah, as ever. And then Saturday we went and saw Jay from Bouncers at
Gasoline Juice.
That's it.
Really great venue as well,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Really cool place.
Yeah. So yeah, we've eaten a lot of food along the way, haven't we?
We definitely have.
We did a bit of playing around yesterday afternoon.
We did.
Made some interesting.
Blends.
Well, I mean, if you call just like throwing a lot of stuff together and hoping for the best, then an interesting blend. Then yeah, that's pretty much what we did.
Yeah,
It was, but no, we really enjoyed it, and I'm really grateful that you allowed me to get hands on and put my Wax Junkies apron on and get down and dirty with it. It was a really, really interesting experience, to be honest, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that. And obviously we had Josh guiding us along the way with his mathematical genius.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Two methods colliding in the world of wax manufacture.
It's always interesting because no one makes a blend the same.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to get how you sort of have your process and then my process, and if it could work together, which it did. We weren't too far off, really, were we?
Yeah. Just some teeth in the shoes, wasn't there? And we got there in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that was the interesting thing for me, because like from my point of view, when you sort of obviously you get a pot of wax in your hand, you don't really know the ins and outs and the how it's actually happened. You just take it for granted that it works and it's a good product. But then to see these two doing it in slightly different ways, maybe one a little bit more old school, Josh is a little bit from probably a bit more of a scientific background, so does it a little bit more. What would the word?
Meticulously.
Yeah, maybe
Is that
not.
the word you kept using for me?
Yeah,
You weren't allowed to be a point over.
yeah. So I poured something into a beaker, and I think I lost like a flake of wax, and Josh was sweating, he was dripping everywhere.
Yeah, that was true.
But yeah, no, it was. We had a lot of fun doing it, to be honest, and it is great to see it from this side. And for me, like, I've had a awesome weekend spent with two fantastic guys, and two guys who really deserve a lot of credit for what they do, and how they help this industry grow as well. So did you enjoy yourself, Josh? Any standout moments? Maybe anything you didn't enjoy so much?
There's a lot of standout moments this weekend. I've really enjoyed it. Things that I didn't quite enjoy. I can only think of one, Sean.
No.
I don't know if you might know where I'm alluding to this.
Not sure, to be honest.
I did-
That's like fine.
I did find myself staring at the ceiling 3 o'clock in the morning this morning, just listening to Sean snore away, wondering if I was going to get any sleep at all.
Yeah.
Should we?
Last night.
Could we overlay some footage maybe of that?
Oh, Jesus.
Should we?
Shall we?
Should I shame myself?
Shame yourself.
I'm not bothered. I don't care. I
Yeah,
like
go
that.
on, do it.
Yeah, we'll put. And in my defence, I do think it's because I did have like 3 pints of lager last night, and I don't normally drink a lot of lager, so I'm just going to blame that. I was tired because I had a busy day with like a kid in the sweet shop for the majority of it.
You
and
were
you were
late,
like-
wasn't you, bless you?
I was one
And
night.
you were like a kid in a sweet shop getting all that pudding.
Oh man, yeah. So we went to, what was it called then?
It's called MK Buffet Village.
Wow, what a place! It's like a world buffet style place, so they
Yeah.
have all different cuisines. There's a dude making fresh like meat and stuff, and oh man, the food was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, really good place. It was packed out as well.
It was,
like,
yeah.
There must be a license to print money, to be fair, that place. But
Yeah.
yeah, the food was great. Josh had about 15 pancakes.
Yeah,
And
the bloke was
actually-
getting stressed because every time he saw you, he was like, oh.
Not more waffles.
Yeah.
10 minutes there, take, Josh.
Yeah, and you had the women kept trying to take my plates and cutlery away, and I'm like, just leave them there. I'm going to go and have some
Yeah.
more.
I'm going back, yeah.
Cold.
Save the washing up.
Yeah.
So obviously we've had a great weekend. We're going to plan on doing something else together in the future. If anyone watching this wants to come and tag along, as long as you're not weird, you're more than welcome to come hang out with us, because at the end of the day, the detailing world is a massive community, and it's something we should all stick together and have fun and enjoy ourselves and try and keep things fresh and interesting for each other. So yeah, really look forward to next year. So speaking of next year, Dan, what have you got in the pipeline? What's going on with Mr. Dan? Well, you don't have to say too much.
Yeah, paint cleanser's definitely gonna have to rear its ugly head. It's been too long in the process and in the shadows, and we're about there with it, so we'll get that out
launched.
Yeah, because it's been a long time coming, and it needs to. Now's the time to
to
get
launch
out there, really.
it'll be a nice accompaniment to your
Yeah.
waxes as well, that won't it? A good prep.
Yeah.
And
Just
can I just put in there, and for the sake of the people watching, I've mentioned this a few times to people, but I really think it should be more well known that the reason that you have certain products in development for so long is because you have such a massive input into the development of the products.
Yeah.
It's not like, and without, nothing against anyone that goes to look at an A-chem or a car-chem or anything like that, but you're not getting your products from places like that. There's a hell of a lot of work that goes into
developing
testing, finding new raw materials.
Yeah. It's just trying to think outside the box and trying to be a little bit different. I mean, it is difficult. A shampoo's a shampoo, but I think trying to have your own kind of stamp or your own your take on a product, I think is
important.
Yeah,
it's nice.
And having that input, like I say, the cleanser's been. We kind of had it sussed, and it was actually Richard at Detail. He does a lot of testing for me, and he tested it and was like, "It's good, but if it just had a little micro abrasive just to take that last sort of fine scratches and pigtails off when you're using it by machine more than anything, that would just be sort of the icing on the cake sort of thing." So then I was like, okay, that's a good idea. So I think, and that's why I like sending mainly our waxes to testers and stuff, because you get that sort of an opinion from somebody else or someone else's way of doing things, and so you want to try and cater for everyone. It's a little bit difficult to please everyone, but it's very valuable in finding those people that give you constructive criticism or will tell you why they don't like a product or what they feel you could do different. That really helps the process rather than just say I didn't like it.
Yeah, obviously. There's some things I take it that you get feedback for, which is impossible to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We all want a wax that you can apply. That takes 10 minutes. You can buff it off next week, and it lasts for 7 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's our favourite scent. You know what I mean? We all want that, but there's just some things that are impossible to do. But obviously, as time goes on and technology changes, there is opportunity to for these products to always be developed, to keep being developed.
Yeah, and that's why, and I think that's what's good with a lot of brands who do work on their own products, and they do V2, V3. They're constantly trying to improve that blend or that formula, and I think that's very important to keep bringing the best they can bring to their range. I think it's important. So
and
it's good.
We had a discussion about this V2, V3 thing the other day, because I've seen sort of brands be criticised for launching a V2 product maybe 12 months after the earlier version, and be criticised for almost using it as people think it's a way of getting people to purchase more product from them. But we had this discussion maybe about how even within a few months or 6 months, new things become available that maybe you couldn't get hold of in the first place, that now you can get hold of, which you know will enhance the product. And you know, being able to have access to extra things and new information and new chemicals, etc., means that you can obviously enhance the product, and then you obviously take the opportunity to enhance that product and put it out there for your customers to enjoy.
So most of the time, when you're redeveloping or you're tweaking an existing formula, you're trying to make it better, but also you're more often than not you're making that product more expensive in manufacturing and production anyway, and then and a lot of the times that price point's not raised if a company's, you know, if they don't need to, they won't raise it, although it's probably costing them more in the long term. It's they should be criticised because they're trying to make the best product for their consumers, or their customers. So
absolutely, totally agree. So, Josh, have you got anything new on the horizon? Maybe a Christmas wax, Josh?
No, not a Christmas wax.
We're trying to get him to make one. But
Please, not having it easy.
Yeah, so the last wax I put out there was for Halloween, wasn't it? Which I did the 3D printed jars for, sprayed them up and filled them. That was it's quite a lot of effort that went into that. Definitely worth it. And because I've released a number of waxes recently, I thought, right, I think now is time to just have a break for the rest of the year.
That's fair enough.
And we'll go again in the new year. But while I'm taking a break from releasing any waxes, it's just going to be getting my head down into formulating, see what new blends we can either come up with, or to be honest, I've got so many current blends that I've been working on, and you go back and forth, and a bit like you said, Sean, you know, you're sort of searching for the next better performing ingredient that you think will take that formulation to the next level. So yeah, I'm just going to be formulating, testing, sending stuff maybe to you guys and to a few others, and see what we can come up with, and go again next year.
I think that's the key, is the testing phase of any development is what usually takes the longest. Because it's not just applying it to a panel, removing it, spraying a load of water on it. It's how long does it last, temperatures, different panels react different. You know, there's
a lot to it.
Yeah.
And you can't speed time up, can you? To check these things.
Sometimes you are kind of pressured to, we need to release this wax in the next few months, really, and you want to hit it, just before summer or before a show, or so you don't want to cut corners. So
you want it to be the best it can be. So
you don't want to say this product lasts 4 months and it doesn't. I'd rather a product, it lasts 6 months and I say it does 4. You need to undershoot it slightly. Because you want, again, it's just trying to provide the customer with the best product you can. So, and it is difficult.
I mean, sort of being around you guys for the weekend, just grilling you on everything and asking you millions and thousands of questions. I understand and I can see the stress and the heartache that you go through. So, without saying too much, I came up with a wax idea yesterday. So it was just let's go, and then we put it together. It's poured real nice, but it's kind of a little bit harder than what we would have wanted. So it's kind of rattling around a bit in the pot. So I was thinking if you sort of done the test pot and it came out alright, and then you pour 50 of them and then they all start rattling around in the pot, then it's kind of all been a lot of time sort of wasted. And I imagine, from what you guys have been saying, it does happen that, these little things, something goes wrong and you can't put your finger on it and you've wasted a day or 2 days, and it's just not, and it must be an absolute nightmare.
It can be, especially we manufacture waxes for other brands and stuff, so sometimes you do a test pour in, say, just a couple of jars, and it's fine, and then you'll upscale that and there could be a problem with a certain ingredient that doesn't like large volume of certain liquid, or so you can have lots of different problems, and then when you've got that pressure of I need to get this to them.
Yeah, because
for
they're
certain-
launching it.
Yeah, so, and you can just do a blend. You can do one batch of wax that you've poured, you know, a million times, and you know how it sets, you know the process, and you can just have it just decides it doesn't want to play ball, and then you're like,
Yeah, and it's always usually things happen when you really don't need it to happen.
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
So that being said, Josh, what's sort of your biggest seller in your range? Maybe what's been the biggest seller this year? What you sold a lot of? What you get a lot of good feedback on?
The biggest seller I've had overall was the Peaky Wax.
Yeah.
I've only got, I think it's 2 jars left of Peaky Wax. It was a limited edition run of 50. I think I'm going to hold one of the jars back for a special release when
The film
launches.
Yeah.
So
We've got one left.
I've got one left to sell, so
Yeah.
if anyone's after a peak, you need to get in there now because there's only one.
But I'll be selling it through my page, and I'll be putting on a bit of Sean added tax on there. So. Or if you want that one, you need to jump on right now and get that organised.
Yeah. But other than that, I think as of recent, the Wax Panther sold really well.
Yeah, that was
people like that.
Nice design.
So I had a chat with Rob from Rob Reviews, who came up with the idea of the wax stand for that. So a little purple, multicoloured panther that the jar sits on nicely to display.
Yeah, it's nice.
People really like that. So it's smart little stand that. So thank you, Rob.
Yeah, he does some nice work. To be fair, Rob done it. We've got to give him some
Yeah,
credit.
very good, very good.
Done some stuff for you as well, Dan.
Yeah, it's done lots. Done our Halloween pumpkin stands, which
Smart.
really knocked out the park.
Yeah, and then the one for the project that you had him do for us boys, which you'll see in this video with the question marks on. That's mega cool, absolutely brilliant, and I want to thank you for that as well, Dan. It's absolutely stunning.
That's right.
Nice little reminder of our peaceful weekend we had together. So same for you, Dan. What has been your best seller this year?
This year?
What would you say maybe hasn't sold as well, and why should people actually go ahead and buy a shitload of it off you?
This year I'd say probably the Bad Habits range we did has been really good wax wise for sales. A lot of people enjoyed that, which is good. Product wise, probably Cabin and Solo are our best sellers.
Yeah, Cabin's just tremendous.
So the limited edition Solo we did really well. That went down well. A lot of people enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Product that doesn't.
Yeah, which would you say was like, maybe doesn't sell so well, but you think it should?
That's a tough one.
It's a tough question, that, isn't it?
Yeah, they all do alright.
Individually they all do sell.
In certain, like summer you can obviously get more your details of bought. I'd say overall probably break down our citrus pre-wash. This is a concentrate, and rotate our wheel cleaner again, a concentrate. Because they're concentrated, I think people that do buy them, you don't need a lot, so they do last. And there's so much competition in products. The customer's got so much choice. It's